What's up, guys and gals from YouTube? And only for the time being, from that absolutely disgusting Platform X. I know I say that every time. Every time I look at it. Man, like I said, I look at it because I'm trying to get business on there, but some of these ladies on there are 400, 500, 600 pounds, man, in bikinis. I didn't even know they made bikinis that big. Okay? Whoever's making bikinis that big, okay? Bikinis should stop at maybe, I'll give them 2XL, right? Let's stop making bikinis at size 2XL, okay? Don't make them any bigger than that, okay? This is unnecessary. But some of these girls are just absolutely huge, okay? I'll get back to that in a minute. Well, thank you guys very much for looking at my video. I haven't made a video like this in a little while. Been kind of busy, been doing a lot of things. Over here in Cambodia, it is Monday evening or late afternoon. It's 4 something in the afternoon. Anyways, like I said, I don't really watch a lot of TV. I just don't really find it entertaining for me. So I do watch videos, and I watch some videos that have like this split screen where some guy's standing over here or sitting or whatever, and he is listening to somebody else, and he's kind of like giving a commentation, right, of talking about whatever they're talking about. And it's almost always the same thing, okay? People can't afford to live in the United States. They're crying about not having any money. And I used to feel like, I don't want to say sad, but I used to feel like, well, I don't even know how to explain it. But like I said, I do listen to Dave Ramsey. I've read Dave Ramsey's books. Most of you probably don't know who that is. And most of you probably don't even know what a book is, okay? It has pages, it's paper. Okay, anyways, I've read most of Dave Ramsey's books. I listen to him a lot. He's a very wealthy individual. And I do listen to his show. People call in about money questions. And these people call in, and they're living paycheck to paycheck. And they're making $130,000, $140,000 a year. Okay? They're living in $500,000 and $600,000 homes. They've got new cars, RVs, maybe a motorcycle. They're going places on credit cards. And I just shake my head, and so does he. He's like, oh my God. I don't even know how to explain that, okay? Like I said, I tell people I'm not a genius, okay? I don't know what my IQ is. I've never had it checked. I probably really don't want to get it checked. Nevertheless, I'm not a genius. But don't have any debt, okay? Stay away from debt like it's a fat girl, okay? Debt will F up your life, okay? These banks charge interest, and they want to keep you in debt forever. So you have to pay them forever, okay? I have not had debt in so long, okay? I pay for everything in cash, okay? When I say that, there's a caveat to that, okay? When I went to the USA, I had to book an airline flight. I had to use a credit card. Okay, Dave Ramsey said you don't. You can use your debit card. I don't want to use my debit card because of fraud. So I used my American Express credit card to book my airline flights. I used my American Express card to get my rental cars because I got several rental cars at different times. I used my American Express card to book the hotel because I booked it online. Okay. All of those things I used my American Express card for, okay? And as soon as I got back, within a week or so of me getting back, I wanted to make sure all the bills, okay? I wanted to look at my statement. I wanted to see to make sure there was nothing on there that I didn't buy, right? I looked at my statement, and I made sure everything on there was correct, okay? Once I did, okay, I went clicked up, scrolled up, it says make a payment. I said yes. Okay, I clicked yes. And it asked me what did I want to pay. The minimum due? Hell no. Because it was like 3,800 and something. I don't know. Like I said, whatever it was. I think it was like 3,000. Anyways, do you want to make a partial? I went to where it says pay in full. I paid it in full. Okay. Click there. Do you want to pay in full? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. So I did use a credit card. Okay. But as soon as I got back, I paid it off. Okay. I had really no other choice. I had another choice. I could have used a debit card, but with a debit card, if there's some kind of fraud, you're just out the money. Okay. You are effed. Okay. With American Express, the reason I use them is because if there's a problem, an issue, all I got to do is call them, number one. Number two, just so you guys know, when you go to rent a car, they're going to try to talk you into damage, any kind of damage insurance, and it's expensive. It's like $20 a day, and then if you get, cracked, whatever it is, okay? I always decline it. They try to tell you, I said, listen to me, okay? I have a very nice American Express card, okay? If I rent a car through American Express and anything happens to that car, if it burns to the ground, American Express will pay for it. So that's why I use American Express to rent a car. Just a suggestion, you got to do whatever you want to do, but that's why I use American Express. If you use Discover Card, I don't think they're going to pay for nothing, okay? Save your Discover Card for your Carnival cruise ship. Okay. Anyways, you people live paycheck to paycheck, okay? While the government is shut down, those are getting paid their salaries, okay? Layoffs. Amazon just laid off 16,000 people, okay? Amazon. You know, Jeff Bezos, the man that has, I don't even know how many yachts and mansions, they just laid off 16,000 people. They don't give a about you, okay? They don't care, okay? Okay? So, like I said, this is not a puppies and balloons channel, okay? This is not a puppies and balloons channel. If you want puppies and balloons, go on TikTok, man. You can watch people slipping on ice and all that crap. I don't watch that stuff. Anyways, so you people who live paycheck to paycheck, get the out of the United States. Do you understand that? Okay? There's no other way for me to say it. Okay? Prices are not going to come down. It's basic economics. There's nothing they can do. Okay? Now, to continue on with another little rant. All these protesters on the streets, right? In Los Angeles, that is an absolute shithole. Okay? Minneapolis, St. Paul. I used to live up there. Shithole. Okay? It's an absolute disgusting place. Okay? All these places that they're rioting on the streets. You think these rioters and these protesters and these P-word Antifa people, you think they have jobs? They don't. Go on X. Go on X and look up. Just scroll down. I mean, I know it's just scroll. You're going to start to see these morbidly obese, disgusting looking, fat, pink-haired, whatever you call them. I don't even know what size they are. Maybe they're size 20X or whatever they are. I don't know. Okay? Do you think they can work? They cannot work. Okay? They can't. What are they going to do? They can't. They probably can. They probably smell like shit. Right? Or fish. How do they? I'm looking at them. I'm thinking their arms are not long enough to get there and clean properly. They can't work. So you know who pays for them? You. Out of your taxes. You pay for these illegals to come up. You pay for these people that don't want to work in your country. Okay? You pay for it with your taxes. Why would? Okay? You guys need to start doing something about it. Okay? And I'm not gonna advocate any kind of violence on the street. Okay? Because I don't want any problems. Okay? So But I'm just telling you guys, when are you going to have enough? When are you going to have enough of living paycheck to paycheck, working 40, 50, 60 hours a week to come home at the end of the week, you don't have any money. So you can, okay, live in this crap hole, shithole, crime-infested, corrupt, disgusting United States. Okay? I'm a U.S. citizen, and I can say that. I'm a decorated veteran, so I can say that. You know what? The USA is a piece of shit. Okay? That's what it's turned into. Okay? It's turned into something. Now, I'm going to show you guys something because I talk a lot about it. Okay? I put out videos. Nobody watches them. They don't give a shit. They're going to stay at home and sit in their cars and make TikTok videos because they get a lot of views, right? They get 1 million views because they're sitting in their car crying because they don't have a job. Well, you know what? You don't have a job because you have tattoos all up your neck, all over your face. You got earrings everywhere, pink hair, and you're trans something, I don't know, maybe a trans dog. I don't know what you are. Okay? Get out of that place. Leave it for the weirdos. Okay? Leave it for the people that don't have the money to leave. If you have the money to leave, for the love of God, get out of there. You don't have to come to Cambodia. Okay? I got friends of mine that left the USA, have went to Portugal. They said it's beautiful. Okay? I live here because my wife's Cambodian. I got a house. I got everything. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. Okay? I'm going to show you guys something. I need to put on my glasses, right, so I can see. Okay? Sorry about that. Okay? You see this? It's in Khmer. I know you don't understand it. This is a condominium. Okay? This is a condominium. Okay? Right near the gym that I work out at. I don't work out. Okay? Okay? Can you see? Can you see? Beautiful condominium. Okay? It's in Khmer, but it's in English. And I'll read it for you, okay? Because it's probably backwards because of the thing. It says 13 floors. Okay? Beautiful garden. Been there. Beautiful garden. Children's playground. You can see the children playing. Okay? Okay. Ground floor parking. Okay? Now, when they call it ground floor parking, you can park outside, which I would not do. They have underground parking. A lot of these big condos, they have underground parking. I'll get back to that in a minute. To me, underground parking, any place I go, I park underground because it's cooler. They have security. They don't let you out without having that little piece of paper. Okay? So, anyways. Okay? Okay? Sports club. That's where I go. I go to the gym. I go to their sports club. Okay? That's where I go, to their gym. Okay? Swimming pool. Been there many times. Swimming pool. Okay? Security. Okay? Security. Okay? Low maintenance fee. Low maintenance fee. Okay? You see? Right here. Okay? Right? You can see. Right here. Okay? Beautiful condo. Right here. I got the paper. Right here. Okay? Now, inside, they gave me two sheets of paper. Okay? This one I cannot read because it is in Khmer. Okay? This one is in English, and I can read it, and I will show it to you. Okay? Okay. First of all, let me get back. A one-bedroom condo here. A one-bedroom condo, just like I said, a lot of people, if you're a married couple or you're elderly and you're just by yourself, one bedroom, that's cool. Okay? $40,000. $40,000. You can't, I don't even know if you can buy a Hyundai, Kia, or whatever they are for $40,000. Okay? In order to get that, you have to put 8% down. And for you math people or non-math people, okay, 8% of $40,000 is $3,600. Okay? That's your down payment. $3,600 for a down payment on your own condo that you will own. Okay? Now you're going to have to make payments. Okay? Let's look. Let me put my glasses back on. Okay? I'm going to show you right here. Okay? For the first 24 months, okay, for a 2-bedroom is $450 a month right here. 2-bedroom, $450 a month for the first 24 months. Okay? Now, what I would do if it was me is in that first 24 months, because they don't charge any interest, okay? In that first 24 months, I'd pay that son of a bitch off. Okay? Then it's yours. Okay? So, all right. If you want the company, right here, okay? If you want the company, the developer, okay? Okay? Time, 5 years. You can see right here. 5 years, okay? With developer, okay? Okay, 5 years, okay? Now you're gonna pay 12% interest a year, which to me is a lot, but I mean it's okay. It's if you want to pay every month, you know, if you want to pay it past that, it's 12% interest per year. Okay, but okay, if you pay it off in 5 years, if you pay it off in 5 years, a 2-bedroom condo, sorry for the paper, is going to cost you between $500 and $600, or $550 and $600 a month. You can't even get a car for that. I mean, Jesus Christ, you can't. Where are you going to rent a place? This is a condo that you buy. Okay. Now, they have an elevator. Obviously have an elevator. Okay, now let's get down over here. Okay. Management fee, okay, is 50 cents, okay, for every 2 square meters. I'm not going to do the math because I'm not going to. And remember I told you, car parking, right here. Car parking, okay, car parking. $30 a month to park underground. Okay? For me, it's worth the $30 to park underground. You go down there, if it's raining, if it's hot, whatever the case, it's underground, it's absolutely secure. They have security that checking in, it's just a secure. Okay, I park underground. For me, $30 a month, that's cheap. Okay? Okay? If you have a motorcycle, which I have 2, okay, and you want to park them underground, it's $5 a month for the moto. You can see right here. Okay? Now, okay, building care fee right here. This is your HOA fee, right? Building care fee. It's probably backwards because it's on the thing. But it says building care fee. Okay? Right. Okay? 1-bedroom building care fee is $50 a year. A year. If you have a 2-bedroom, your building care fee, which is your HOA fee there, what they call it, okay, is $40 a year. This is just one condo. I've been to many, right? I've been to many of these, okay? Okay. You got a gym, a pool, everything. Okay? Like I said, you guys don't have to come to Cambodia. You don't have to. Okay? You can stay where you're at. Stay there and be poor. Never retire. Never own anything. Never have any fun. Okay? I live in the middle of Southeast Asia. Okay? I can travel to Thailand, to Vietnam, to Singapore. All over the place. It's cheap because I'm so close. Okay? Like I said, right here. 13 floors. For me, I would want to live on maybe the 9th or 10th floor so you don't hear the noise from the street. That's just myself. It's an elevator, so who cares, right? You're not climbing stairs. It's an elevator. Okay. KC Market. Okay? Now, you don't see it, but on the bottom down here, it's full of markets, full of stores. You don't even really need a car if you don't want one. Okay? They're not short. But down here, you can buy everything from shoes to groceries, whatever you want. Okay? This is where I go to my gym. I go to KC Market Gym. Okay? Right here. Okay? You guys can look at the videos. This is where I go. Okay? My daughter swims in the pool. Okay? I go to the gym. I could be a member. The gym is $1.50 a day. Okay. If you pay for the whole month, it's $30. I don't, because I don't go every day. I should, but I don't. Okay. So if you guys are living paycheck to paycheck, go look in the mirror and blame yourself. Okay, I'm taking off my glasses. Go look in the mirror and blame yourself. Okay? You're the ones that are causing yourself to be poor by living in that shithole country called the United States. I live in a third world country, 139th poorest in the world. Okay? Okay? And I got up today, I went to the gym, came home, did some little things outside, played with the dog, walked around the neighborhood. I live in a beautiful subdivision. Okay? My house, if you guys have seen my house, I only paid $78,000 for this house. Okay? Come on, man. Like I said, people pay $110,000 for a piece of crap Dodge truck. Right? It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay? Okay? Please, for the love of God, stop scrolling on your phone and find another place to get out of the United States. Okay? When Civil War comes, and it's coming. Okay? It's coming. Okay? And when it does, they will lock that place down, and you will be living in a nightmare. You will be living in an absolute nightmare. Okay? They're going to declare martial law or the Insurrection Act soon. Okay? They can't stop the violence. It's going to continue to happen. I don't own a gun. You're not allowed to have guns here. Okay? You're not allowed to have guns here. Okay? Okay? But I have home self-defense weapons. Okay? I'll show you one. I should have got it before I did the video. Hang on, right here. Okay. You see this right here? Okay. This is a flashlight. I know, it's a flashlight. Okay, I'm not going to turn it on. This flashlight right here that you see, rechargeable. Okay, rechargeable. Okay, this flashlight will absolutely blind you at night. Okay, they have a setting on there that the pinpoint light is so small, it's almost like a laser light. It will absolutely blind you at night. Okay, this is a weapon. It's a flashlight. Okay, it's a flashlight. Okay, $8, but it's a weapon at night. Okay, I put this in somebody's eyes, they're blind. And if they close their eyes, they're going to have a big problem with me. And once they're blind and they can't see, they're going to have another big problem with me. Okay, right here's a weapon. I have another home defense system. I'll talk about it later. I'm not going to talk about it right now. Okay? So, like I said, you can't have guns here. There's no school shootings. Okay? So anyways, I've showed you guys my home defense. Just one con. I mean, there's hundreds of condos. This is just one here by the gym that I grabbed. So anyways, if you guys are living paycheck to paycheck, okay, get out of that country, okay? They just shut the government down again. They just did that 3 months ago. Those dumbasses that you guys elect, I don't care what branch they're in, Republican, Democrat, those dumbasses, they had 3 months to figure this out, and they can't. They can't even pass a budget for 3 months. Jesus Christ. For the love of God. Please leave the United States, okay? Like I said, if you want to come to Cambodia, I got all the information. I'm not going to give you any money, but I will help you in every which way I can to come here, to relocate here. I have connections throughout the government, throughout the business, throughout the banking, throughout all kinds of different schools, everything, okay? All I can do is help you guys. Like I said, there's other places to live. You don't have to come here. I came here because, like I said, I came here because I came here. But I can help you come here. I don't know about Portugal or any other place. You're going to have to do all that one on your own, okay? But there's a lot of beautiful places to live, man, okay? It's been almost 25 minutes. All right. Please hit like and subscribe. You probably haven't watched this video. It's probably clicked off already. Probably should have told you to like and subscribe at the start. But anyways, you guys get out of that nasty ass United States. I was just there a few weeks ago. Man, that place is shot out. Jesus Christ. I couldn't wait. I could not wait to leave the United States of America to come back to Cambodia, one of the poorest countries in the world. Does that tell you something? Okay.